Turn over a new leaf. To start anew or make a fresh start by abandoning old habits or behaviors. To make a positive change in one's life or attitude, often after a period of difficulty or stagnation. The criminal turned over a new leaf after serving time in prison, dedicating himself to community service and rehabilitation. Following a period of unemployment, he resolved to turn over a new leaf and pursue a career in a different field. The company's new CEO vowed to turn over a new leaf by implementing transparent policies and ethical practices. She realized she needed to turn over a new leaf and prioritize self-care after experiencing burnout. After years of struggling with addiction, he decided to turn over a new leaf and seek help. Change of heart. A reversal or shift in one's feelings, beliefs, or opinions, often resulting in a different course of action. A change in attitude or perspective that leads to a change in behavior or decision-making. She had a change of heart about her career path after realizing her true passions and interests. After years of estrangement, she had a change of heart and reached out to reconcile with her family. The politician had a change of heart on the issue after listening to feedback from constituents and experts. His experience volunteering at a homeless shelter led to a change of heart, prompting him to become more involved in charitable causes. Despite initially opposing the project, he had a change of heart and decided to support it after learning more about its benefits. See change. A profound or significant transformation or shift, often occurring gradually over time. A fundamental change in circumstances, attitudes, or perspectives that alters the course of events or relationships. The global pandemic led to a sea change in remote work practices, prompting many companies to adopt flexible work arrangements. The invention of the internet brought about a sea change in how information is accessed and shared. The political landscape experienced a sea change following the election, with new policies and priorities emerging. Her diagnosis with a chronic illness brought about a sea change in her lifestyle and priorities, leading her to focus on self-care and wellness. The company underwent a sea change in its corporate culture, prioritizing diversity and inclusion initiatives. The winds of change. Forces or influences that herald or signal impending changes or shifts in circumstances. The feeling or sense that change is imminent, often accompanied by uncertainty or anticipation. The company's restructuring announcement brought with it the winds of change, leaving employees uncertain about their future. The rapid advancement of technology has brought about the winds of change in various industries, requiring adaptation and innovation. The protests sweeping across the country reflected the winds of change, as people demanded social and political reforms. As the economy fluctuates, businesses must stay vigilant and attuned to the winds of change to remain competitive. The election results signaled the winds of change, with voters expressing a desire for new leadership. Ring the changes. To introduce variations or alterations in order to keep something fresh or interesting. To make adjustments or modifications to a situation or routine to prevent monotony or predictability. The theater company decided to ring the changes by staging a modern adaptation of a classic play. The chef likes to ring the changes by experimenting with new ingredients and flavors in her recipes. To keep students engaged, the teacher regularly rings the changes by incorporating interactive activities into lessons. The conference organizers aim to ring the changes by introducing interactive workshops and panel discussions. The fashion designer rings the changes each season by unveiling new collections that reflect current trends and influences. Change horses in midstream. to change plans, allegiances, or strategies abruptly, especially in the midst of an ongoing activity or process. To make a significant change in direction or approach when it may be risky or disruptive to do so. The political candidate's decision to change horses in midstream by adopting a new campaign strategy raised concerns among supporters. The coach faced criticism for changing horses in midstream by switching tactics during the championship game. With the project already underway, it's too late to change horses in midstream without causing confusion and delays. Despite reservations, the company decided to change horses in midstream and switch to a different supplier for essential components. The CEO's sudden resignation forced the company to change horses in midstream and appoint an interim leader to steer the organization. Change tack. To adopt a different approach or strategy, especially in response to changing circumstances or to achieve better results. To shift direction or change course, often in a figurative sense, in order to navigate a situation more effectively. The company changed tack by investing more resources in research and development to stay ahead of competitors. After facing resistance from stakeholders, the project team decided to change tack and focus on a different marketing strategy. Faced with budget constraints, the organization changed tack and prioritized cost-saving initiatives over expansion plans. When negotiations reached an impasse, they decided to change tack and explore alternative solutions to reach a compromise. The coach changed tack by substituting key players to adapt to the opponent's playing style. Change one's tune. To alter one's opinion, attitude, or behavior, especially in a sudden or noticeable manner. To shift one's stance or perspective, often due to a change in circumstances or new information. She changed her tune about pursuing a career in medicine after shadowing a doctor and gaining firsthand experience. The company changed its tune on environmental sustainability after facing public backlash for its previous practices. The politician changed his tune on immigration policy in response to shifting public opinion and political pressure. The investor changed his tune about the startup's potential after reviewing its latest financial projections. At first, he was skeptical about the proposal, but he changed his tune after hearing more details about its potential benefits. Change with the wind. To be easily influenced or swayed by external factors, opinions, or circumstances without a fixed or consistent stance. To exhibit a lack of steadfastness or conviction, adapting one's views or actions according to prevailing trends or pressures. He's known for changing with the wind, always endorsing the latest trends and opinions without considering their long-term implications. The company's marketing strategy changes with the wind, following whatever approach seems popular at the moment rather than adhering to a consistent brand identity. In times of uncertainty, it's easy to change with the wind and go along with whatever seems expedient in the moment, but true leaders remain steadfast in their convictions. Her political views seem to change with the wind, depending on the prevailing public opinion or party line. Rather than standing firm on his principles, he changes with the wind, aligning himself with whoever holds the most power or influence. Level up your English. Master vocabulary, idioms, and phrasal verbs with fun quizzes. Translate meanings into 104 languages. Download now. Link in the description. Please like and subscribe to our channel.